Welcome to the blog Want, a vlog for bloggers. The today topic is all about Gravity Forms alternatives. Are you looking for Gravity Forms alternatives? Do you want more features than Gravity Forms at a lesser price? If yes, then continue watching this tutorial. Today I am going to show you the 7 best Gravity Forms alternatives. Pick according to your site needs. So without any delay, let's get started. Before jumping to the first alternative, let me share the top reasons for which people are looking for Gravity Forms alternatives. The biggest concern with Gravity Forms is the absence of the free version. The first and the best alternative is Formidable Forms. Well, Formidable Forms can be used to build any kind of form, including calculator forms, payment forms, survey forms, and whatnot. You know what? Apart from the free plan and cheap starter plans, the main reason to consider this plugin over Gravity Forms are built-in integrations and add-ons. Unlike Gravity Forms, Formidable includes all add-ons in their premium plans. That means you won't need to buy third-party extensions like you would with Gravity Forms. Let's dive into detail and learn why Formidable Forms is an alternative to Gravity Forms. Well, the first big reason where Formidable Forms should be considered is the templates, where Formidable Forms offer 175 plus templates. Gravity Forms only has got 13. This is a huge difference. Let me show you. See, these are the Gravity Forms templates. And these are Formidable Forms templates. Formidable Forms templates have been divided into 4 pages. When you explore each of them, you will realize the value of this form builder in terms of templates. Next, we should compare as integrations and add-ons. As I mentioned earlier, that Formidable Forms won in terms of inbuilt integrations, but when you count the total number of integrations, which including built-in as well as third-party integrations, then Gravity Forms is way ahead. However, we would advise you to only go for Gravity Forms when you do not find your desired add-on in Formidable Forms. Because Formidable Forms saves your pocket, not Gravity Forms. In terms of pricing, Formidable Forms offers 4 plans plus 1 free plan. However, Gravity Forms only have 3 paid plans. Formidable starting plan is cheaper. So considering this fact and the availability of 4.6 stars rated free plugin, I should declare Formidable Forms as a winner. After pricing, let's discuss the customer support. Both plugins are premium, so the customer support should also be the premium. Both plugins offers the same level of support, and mainly the response time depends on the plan you choose. For example, in an elite plan you can expect a response within first 4 hours. And so on. So in terms of customer support, the comparison between these form builders are tie. See, this is the comparison table of Gravity Forms and Formidable Forms. Pause the video and go through it. When we talk about features, well, these are both form builders, so you can expect 80% similar features. However, the main difference comes with add-ons. So the bottom line here is, that go for Gravity Forms only when you require features comes by installing their community add-ons. In a case when you feel that your work will be done easily with Formidable Forms features, then consider Formidable Forms, because here, you will save money. I would advise you to try the Formidable Forms free version first. The next alternative for Gravity Forms is WPForms. Well, this plugin literally doesn't need an introduction. I am sure you have heard about it somewhere. It was the oldest form builder that existed and has been installed on over 2 million websites so far. WPForms also has a free version, and its paid plans are much cheaper than Gravity Forms. Although there are tons of small differences between these two, but these are the key differences for which you should consider WPForms. The predefined templates, cheap pricing, and especially the free version are the highlighted factors here. Under its pricing page, you are going to find all features as well, the 4 plans starting from $39.50 per month. So the bottom line here is, go with WPForms when you want a simple form builder with lesser pricing. The only thing that WPForms lacks is the add-ons. Compared to Gravity Forms, the add-ons are fewer here. The third Gravity Form alternative is the 10 Web Form Maker. 10 Web Form Maker is the ultimate alternative to Gravity Forms if you want most features of Gravity Forms at the minimum price. And it is more intuitive and user-friendly than Gravity Forms. That's why it has more than 3 million downloads around the world. And you can avail of its free version too. The basic comparison table between these two plugins is listed on the screen. Feature-wise and add-ons-wise, this plugin are not that much great. But still, some of the advanced features you will find here are 40+ form fields types, multi-page forms, PayPal and Stripe integration, export-import, calculator forms and whatnot. So again, you can consider this plugin if it meets your requirements. This plugin only costs you $30 bucks. Further, You will find the 20% special discount on this form builder in the video description. On the fourth we have Tripetto. Well, this is my personal favorite form builder tool. Well, first of all, we didn't decide to put Tripetto on today's list because of its less number of installations on WordPress. But when we dug into the detail, we have found that Tripetto is surely one of the most underrated form builders of all time. The sooner you learn about its features, the sooner you will realize that Tripetto free version is more powerful than the paid version of a few form builders. Some of the unique features I found in its free version are Survey Builder, inbuilt spam protection, customer satisfaction form template, form faces, etc. These are some of the highlighted factors where Tripetto beat up the Gravity form. I highly advise you to look at the form faces feature. It makes the user form experience extremely engageable, which results in high conversion. When we talk about Tripetto pricing, this is an expensive plugin than Gravity Forms. However, it is 100% worth it when you dive into the details of this plugin. So check this plugin at least once. The link is mentioned in the description. The next Gravity Forms alternative is the Everest Forms. Well, this could be the option when you are looking for lifetime plans instead of monthly plans. It provides multiple basic features in its free version and notable features in its premium version. You can get notable features like Stripe, PayPal, MailChimp and more in the form of add-ons at a price less than offered by Gravity Forms. And this is the lightweight, fast, and mobile responsive plugin for WordPress sites. That's why it has more than 1 million active installations around the world. Some of the main differences between Gravity Forms and Everest Forms are these. The sixth alternative to Gravity Forms is the weForms. Well, being launched in the latter portion of 2017, and since then weForms is currently claimed to be the fastest contact form plugin there is to build any type of WordPress site form. It provides most of the core features in its free version, and notable features and add-ons in low premium prices compared to Gravity Forms. With weForms, you can easily restrict forms, limit form submission, and apply form scheduling to have total control over your forms all the time. With the Pro version of weForms, one could instantly create the forms of your imagination hassle-free. The complete list of weForms features and pricing details are mentioned on this page. So if you want to design highly creative online forms that work smartly, save valuable time, are feature-rich, blazingly fast, and are easily operable, then look no further. weForms is the contact form plugin that would best suit your WordPress site. So moving ahead to the last Gravity Forms alternative, and it is Ninja Forms. Well, Ninja Form Builder is another popular tool similar to WPForms and Gravity Forms. There is hardly any major difference between these two other than the free version advantage. In terms of features and functionality, it's a close tie between Gravity Forms and Ninja Forms. If you are trying to compare these two plugins, you will be confused. That's why it is best to look at the features on the pricing page and finalize your decision. One more thing. Ninja Forms free version is very powerful, and there are high chances that it will satisfy your needs without asking you to install paid version. In case you need extra features, just install any add-on separately and you are good to go. So this is all about Gravity Forms alternatives. If you are still confused, then you can go with our final two recommendations, Formidable Forms and Tripetto. We have been using these two form builder plugins for a very long time on our two websites. So thanks for watching this tutorial. If you want more information, visit our website article. The link is mentioned in the description. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive regular tutorials updates.